Alright, but welcome back. This time we're going to continue with conditionals. I'm going to show you if, else, if. It's similar to if, else, but instead of else, we're going to put another conditional just like if to check for a condition. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright. And we already made an example. You can pause it, write the code yourself so you can practice. If, else, if. All right, we're gonna run it. Oh, no, if, and it's gonna generate a number one for us. And I'll show you what that actually means when we look into the code. Edit. All right. So, we forgot to delete this. Okay, but just imagine this value right here. It's gonna generate a number from 1 to 7, but let's say it generated a number of 1, right? So if that condition is true, if value is equal to 1, which it was, then it'll print out this for us. If it wasn't, and we check the condition, if it wasn't, then it'll print out that other value. So control, save, control exit, and let's run this again. So now it's generating a number 7 for us, right? Let's check it. So first things first is it checks the first condition and says, hey, is this value equal to 1? If it's true, then print it out. If it's not, then go to the next condition and we check, hey, what's the condition? Is that value not equal to 1? Then, okay, well, please print out the value, and that's what it did. All right, let's get out of there. I'm going to show you another example, and I'm going to introduce a little more comparators to you instead of equal or not equal. I'm going to be like, hey, is this number greater than, less than or equal to, things like that. All right, so let's go to that. And actually, let's run this. It's similar to the one we already made, if, else, if. It'll generate a number first, and then I'll talk through you through the code, okay? So, right? So, it's greater than. So, whatever number was generated is greater than the condition we set in the code. So, let's see. We should actually print out our value so that we have an easier time. So let's control save, control exit, and run this again, right? So we generate a number 6, and that number is greater than based on the conditions in that code. So let's look. Okay, so if when we generate a number, that number was 6 from 1 to 6 from that math not random, then we printed it out, and then we check the first condition. So is that value greater than 3? Yes, so that's why we got greater than. Let's say the number that we generated was 3 instead of 6. When we check the first condition, that's not true. We go to the second condition, and that condition says, hey, is this value greater than or equal to 3? It's 3, so we print out greater than or equal to. And let's say this is also not true. The number generated instead is 2. So then we check the third condition and we see, hey, is the value less than? No, it's not. So, or actually, we picked 2. Okay. So yeah, it's not 2. So it has to be less than 2. Otherwise, we go to the next condition, and the next condition is like, hey, is this number less than or equal to? We know that it's equal to 2 because it is 2. So we print out less than or equal to. All right, press exit. Let's run this again, and we can show you. Okay, so now we printed out 1, right? Let's go back to the code, and I'll give you walk you through it again. Okay, so it's 1. So is the value greater than 3? No. So let's go to the next condition. Is the value greater than or equal to 3? No, it's 1. So we go to the next condition. And so then is the value less than 2? Yes. So we go to print out less than. If we go look at the next condition, we see that, hey, is this less than 2? Yes, but it's not equal to 2. So our third condition still holds true and it prints out less than. All right, we're gonna save and exit. And that's it for if and else if. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to put an if inside another if, and it's called nesting or nested if. So just give me a few and you'll get to another video. Okay, bye bug.